tell me, let's just go deeper. Obviously, for B2B marketing, you have this awareness stage and consideration stage and a buying stage. How would you infuse your comedy within those different stages? And what's your strategy around building content for that?
Mhm. So I feel like the comedy is most important for that awareness stage. There is this conventional wisdom on LinkedIn that you need to lead with value. Don't put anything out there unless it's solving the problem. B2B buyers are serious. They only want content focused on the problem. And the issue I take with that is oftentimes people don't know what their problem is. You can go out there with a video that says, here's my top 5 cold calling tips, or here's my top 5 tips for paid search. There's a good chance that most of your audience is not on the market. And even if they should be, they probably don't understand that what they're experiencing is a problem yet. So I needed something to get in front of my network. And I discovered that comedy works really well. If you go out there with something funny, if you catch them off guard, if you surprise them a little bit, you can get them to watch. And if you get them to watch, you can get them to learn. And yeah, that was, to me, it was just like, again, I was out there selling myself. I had never run a business before. I had never, done anything like this. So it's like, yeah, I needed to educate them. And I run on the Sesame Street principle. You know Sesame Street, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Sesame Street was built with this idea that if you can keep a child's attention, you can educate them. And we're really all just big kids out there on LinkedIn. And I followed the same principle. It always starts with something a little bit absurd. It starts with something a little, maybe more adult than you're expecting, maybe a little bit more humorous, maybe a little bit more honest than you're expecting. But once you're in it, you realize, oh, there's something deeper here that I wasn't expecting. There's some underlying truth to it that I can identify and see within myself. And yeah, that's really the point. You're kind of loading that value. You're putting a candy coating on it that makes it easier to consume.
Mhm.
And then once they've accepted your message, then you can hit them with these more conventional routes of selling and marketing, but most people don't understand they have a problem. And if you're going to get their attention, you have to employ the element of surprise somehow. And comedy is very good at surprising people for a lot of reasons.